YouTube, today's date is Wednesday, March 20th, 2019. I still have to upload my other video, but first I wanted to check to make sure that the video stabilization was on and working, because I'm using this new little thing to hold my phone so that I could record videos, but I'm not sure if the video stabilization, whatever, is actually working. So today I'm on my way to work, and I'm going to get my saline ultrasound done. And okay, little squirrel, move out the way. And it's a little drizzly here. And the one thing that I want to complain about, because who can I complain to if not to you guys? Number one, you know, I've worked in the healthcare field as an administrative assistant for a long time, and you know, it's amazing to me how, you know, I worked in many facets. You know, right now I'm a glorified secretary, I call it. I'm a secretary, I don't care. You can call me a secretary, it doesn't offend me. You know, some people get so offended, and I'm like, Jesus, why? I don't care. So I've worked in clinics before, you know, checking people in. One of my first jobs in the clinic was actually second job was to explain insurance to patients and co-insurance and whatnot and blah blah blah. And every time that I've talked to patients, I don't care how dumb they were or how ignorant of healthcare they were, or how plain, you know, just didn't know, I would explain to them in a nice way. Never had like this intonation of like, ugh, like really, you didn't know? So today I get a phone call. My appointment's literally in about 40 minutes. I get a phone call, and you know, I don't know if I disclosed this on here. I probably did, I'm not sure, but I have insurance, and my insurance got exhausted with my first child. So $50K down the tubes. I feel that even though I like this doctor that does my embryo transfers and all that, my fertility specialist, I feel that they waste a lot of money doing unnecessary things, which I'm gonna cut the shit out of that this time, because, you know, and I'll get into it when we get further along. So anyways, so her office calls me this morning. I'm like, that's weird. And she's like, hi, you know, the girl was very nice. She's like, oh, I wanted to transfer you to my coworker because, you know, we need to discuss your insurance, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, great. So then the coworker starts off, and she's like, hi, you know, I'm gonna use my nickname, Fake Crab. I'm calling because, you know, your insurance is exhausted. And I was like, what the hell? Like, with a big attitude. And I said, oh, and she goes, I said, so which insurance are you referring to? Because I knew for a fact that I talked to someone in that office. I explained to them how I have my work insurance and I'm now on my husband's insurance as secondary to, again, fulfill the need of having a second child. And she's like, well, I'm talking about the work insurance. And I said, yeah, I understand. That's why I have a secondary insurance, and it's my husband's, and I'm on the plan. Oh, well, did you do your coordination of benefits? And I said, well, I don't know if I talked to you or someone. You didn't talk to me. You probably talked to Melissa, not me. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I said, okay, regardless of who I talked to, I have my primary insurance, so of course. I said, I've worked in this field for a long time. I said, no, I didn't say that. I said, oh, hold on, I'm on 3. Okay, I'm driving my husband's car and it's weird. So I didn't say that. I said, yeah, I've worked in healthcare and I know how it works. And I do know that my primary insurance is exhausted, and that's why I have a secondary insurance. So I did coordination benefits with both my work insurance and my husband's insurance. So they both know about each other. And, you know, the first one's going to get declined, and then it's going to go over to my secondary insurance. And she's like, okay, yes, I see the notation here in your file. Okay, then, we'll see you in a little bit. And I'm like, okay. And I know for a fact she did not like that I checked her, because don't be a rude ass bitch calling me, and then you get all huffy, and then you get pissed at yourself because A, I know what I'm talking about. B, why would I waste your time and mine if I know my insurance is exhausted? But you know, hey, infertility is a big thing in this country, and you know, I hate to say it, but people will scam the system. So I'm sure that's why she's probably all crabby, because she has to call these people, and they're like, well, what do you mean? And you know, one thing that I'm astonished about is that I work in a medical facility and my insurance only gives me $50K for, you know, basically for one transfer of eggs. So if I were to not been successful in my first transfer, I would have been screwed, because at the end of the day I ended up owing my job $5,000 because my insurance had ran out for her services. So now I have to deal, it just amazes me. I'm just more upset at her attitude. And I'm like, lady, if you don't like your attitude in dealing with people in insurance, because it's hard, because some people start crying, some people's like, oh my God, some people's like, what's going on? And I understand, because I did it, and I did it. The worst is I would do it with people who were, who had money issues, who didn't understand. They were elderly sometimes. They didn't understand about co-insurance of Medicare. They thought it was just like, what do you mean I owe? I thought Medicare, I work so much. I get it, but don't get crabby. No, it's only 8:07 when I had the phone call, and you're gonna be super crabby, like really? So I know for a fact when I get to that office and I check in, that girl's gonna make sure she stretches her neck to see who I am. I already know. And and I do hate that I do this, but I always automatically say, I work there, I know how the system works, to try to ease people's mind and to make them feel more comfortable, and for them to say like, okay, she understands where I'm coming from. Nope, same attitude. So that's about it. All right, so in other words, in other news, I have not been to the gym. I've been super busy at work, procrastinating like usual. My foot pain is coming back, and to be honest, which is my plantar fasciitis, is extending to my knee, and I do not know if it's because I have not been working out or what the hell. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mobile. But tomorrow, I always wind up with tomorrow I'm gonna hit the gym, but I think I'm going to officially start yoga at home. I used to do yoga with Adrian, and I love that, and I think I'm going to start doing that again. But I need to see how my son is, because my love and joy always gets in my way. So we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to watch what I eat, but it's hard. It's very hard, and I need to like break away from sugar. Right now, sugar and I are like BFFs. And by sugar, I mean like I've had only one ice cream this week, and I've had a lot of watermelon, and I try to tell my husband that watermelon's bad because it is high in sugar, but it's so good. So they're little things. My medicine, I just forgot it one day this week, so I really do like my dumb little pill box. Thank God for the person that told me about the pill box. I do like that, but all right, so I hope you guys are doing well. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. I will try to get back to the gym as soon as possible, and that's about it. So I'll let you know how my appointment went tomorrow, and then I'm gonna upload all these videos. All right, have a great day. Bye.